Hey, it's Renee. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Renée-Suzanne. Much love to all of my Love Shack Crew subscribers. And if you are not a subscriber here and you think you're just passing through, I hope to make a subscriber out of you too. Today, we are headed back into some Sleep Token. That's right, Sleep Token. The band that makes my mind just reel and the wheels turn and turn. Today's song from Sleep Token is Nazareth. This is also just a visualizer video that doesn't really play along, I guess, with the words in the song itself. Doesn't really lend any explanation to that. So you may or may not see this somewhat just covered up, but I have the lyrics open over here, so I will be able to follow along, and I hope you do too. But I will know nothing about Sleep Token's Nazareth song unless I click play.
And I'll see you when the wrath comes, knocking on your bedroom door with money, building your kingdom, dripping from the open mouth. I'll show you what you look like from the inside. And I'll see you when the wrath comes around tonight.
I'm going to stop right here for a second just because the words are conjuring up an image of, seeing you when the wrath comes around, wrath being anger and judgment. And if this is alluding to like maybe the final judgment of someone for their sins, and they're saying, I'll see you when the wrath comes around. So either they'll be there too, or they're the one, like God himself, passing judgment. But this knocking on your bedroom door with money is in dripping from the open mouth. I'll show you what you look like from the inside. There's some bedroom door with money, some prostitution maybe, or whatever it is. It's an exchange of money for something that would probably be judged either immoral, illegal, whatever it sounds like. Because when he says, I'll show you what you look like from the inside, it's like, I'll show you what you look like as, what kind of person you really have been and what kind of person you really are, not just what you show on the outside. Okay, so tonight you'll have the answer, meaning this will be the night that you leave this world and you'll go and have that answer about what you look like on the inside and that judgment passed on you for the type of person you've been. And then they start to speak of exactly how.
Let's load the gun, make her read the tape in the bathroom mirror, see if she can guess what a hollow point does to a naked body.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Manifest pain at the core of pleasure. I'll see you when the wrath comes around.
actual speaking of how they're going to make this that person's last day or that night, make her eat tape in the bathroom mirror, like her mouth being covered, or he or she covered with tape so they can't speak, and then have to watch what's happening to them in the bathroom mirror, and then discussing, some pretty graphic mental imagery about how they would have her life or his life end. Manifest pain at the core of pleasure. Whew. Yeah. Okay, well, that last part just sounded like a musical representation of everything they just were talking about coming true, like happening. The high tension and a little bit of chaos and a hyper emotional situation that would be in following through with what they sung about. And actually, the image now is one of Vessel's masks, and then a little bit of black fabric, but mostly white fabric around with leaves and flowers, like there was a death. And the other thing I was thinking is also that I'll see you when the wrath comes. Maybe it's because both persons will actually be there. The one who did whatever they did wrong, and the one singing for what they did to the other. It's kind of like I can take my revenge this way, but the real revenge will be when the wrath comes. Oh, yeah. throwing petals down. Is this going to be the death of this mask, and then another mask will start being used? That's what I want to know. I know I had asked in the past if Vessel always had the same mask, and you said no, that they, that it does change over time. And so this would be an interesting spot if they were to use this to be a transition point to changing Vessel's mask after, like, laying it there like it's lying in wait, not lying in wait, excuse me, lying in repose, like at a funeral. Sorry, my chair. So I found this extremely thought-provoking, made me very, very curious. I don't know if I'm right at all when it comes to the meaning of these lyrics, but it feels very dark, threatening, scary, makes me contemplate judgment, and who is it that passes the judgment, and that no matter what you portray yourself to be to people in this world, what you really are is on the inside, and that's what will be brought to light someday. As they say, whatever's done in the dark will come to the light. So, keeping things inside and not telling the truth, or not making things right that you may have wronged, is kind of like keeping it in the dark, but that at some point it comes to light, or it all comes out in the wash, as they say. Well, I enjoyed this sleep token song. I look forward to the next sleep token song, but I would like you to comment down below what you know about this song. And don't tell me, though, do not tell me whether or not Vessel's mask changes after this, because I want to be surprised. No spoilers. Okay? All right. Well, if you have not subscribed to Sleep Token already, make sure you do, and go like, comment, share, as well as subscribe to them on YouTube and everywhere else you can find them on social media. And as well, you can find me at these places for social media. Come by and say hello, but make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe here too. I take suggestions through comments below, but if you want your song to go to the top of the list, go ahead and make a donation at these guys over here, either Cash App or Buy Me a Coffee. These are your friends. Make that donation with your song title, your artist name, and a link if you have one, or any other description to let me know which version you want, and that will put you at the top of the list. So, my friends, thank you so much again for being here. I look forward to seeing you again, but I must say goodbye for now, and it is only goodbye for now.